Hello my awesome lot, it's Mega Gran here again with another episode of building a Minecraft zoo using the Zawa Evolved mod on VintageBeef's Omega servers. Now then, I'm just clearing out a little bit of this birch forest, and in between the banded penguins and the African lion exhibit I'm going to build another exhibit, and this week it's going to be the Snow Leopard. Yes, at last the Snow Leopard is coming to my zoo. And I'm also doing a little tour, but I'm not going to feature that in this episode because it ended up being longer than I had planned. It wasn't going to be any ordinary tour. I was going to be looking at each of the exhibits and all of the animals to make sure they were safe and well, and to see whether I wanted to change anything about the exhibits and to find out what animals I had left to build exhibits for. So I decided to put that in an episode on its own, and that will be the next episode. But for now, we're going to concentrate on the Snow Leopard. I'll be marking out an area and figuring out how big this exhibit needs to be. I want to give this exhibit a rocky feel, a sort of a small mountain feel to it. According to the Zawa Evolved wiki, the Snow Leopard is native to the mountainous regions of East Asia. So that's the sort of feel I want this to have. And I want a viewing area similar to that of the African wild dogs, if you can remember back then, because that was one of my first exhibits. Ooh, listen to them lions. Oh my goodness. There they are. They're quite happy in there. In fact, come to think of it, they have a sort of a little cave on this side. I'm just wondering now if I've put my exhibit a little bit too close. Can you see them? Yeah? Because there's a lion in there now. Can you see him over there? Look. Oh, I just do not like this fencing I've put up here. I think that's one of the things on my list that I need to change. But I think I'm far enough away from it, actually. Yeah, I just don't like this at all. It just obscures your view so much. So that's one of the things I'm going to change. Right, so I'm going to carry on digging this out until I've got the size that I want. Right, there we are. Now, I think the walls are going to be stone, of different textures of stone. You know, like the grey palette that I use quite a bit. So I'm just going to change all this to stone to give me a blank canvas, so to speak. You know, I like my blank canvases to start off with. So I'll get that done. Now then, I've had a thought. I think I'd like to mark out the viewing area. I'm going to put it right here in this corner. And I'm going to use spruce for the main part of it. And of course it'll have a lot of glass in it as well. So I just need to move this because this is where I marked where I needed it to go. I'm still debating how big I want to do it, but let's just put something in and see what it looks like. Need to get up there though. Yeah, I think I'm getting to this now. I think that's the size that I'd like. We'll just carry this on across here. And then I'll put some beams across the top as well with the spruce logs. Put that there. And just one more here, I think. Oh no, I've got to do this back bit here. Let me just put those on there. There we go. Yeah, I think that's quite a good viewing area. I think you'll be able to see the whole of the enclosure from here. And I think what I'd like to do along the bottom here is put the spruce logs in upended. So I'll do that. Right, okay, I think I'm happy with that. I think I'd like to put some trees over in this corner here. Yeah, I think some spruce trees would go quite nicely there. And, oh, I need to put these along this side as well. I ran out of spruce, I've had to grow some more. Let's see. So I want this all the way around under the glass. Right. I think that's a big enough enclosure for what I want. And I think I'm going to graduate this grass over in this corner and balance it with the stone over this corner. Let me just do a little bit more on this side though. In fact, I might grow these trees now. I think the more that you do in an enclosure, the more inspiration you get sometimes. just chop this bit away as well, all the way out here. So that's sort of that terrain is sort of slanting down here. I need to change this for dirt. I don't know if I'll keep that as dirt, mind. We'll see how I do that wall, and then we'll make this fit in. Just bring a few of those out there. There we go. Right, let's get some... I've got lots of spruce saplings now because I've been growing them. Let's see if I can put one there. And one there. And one there. Right, let's see if we can grow them. Let's have a look. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Get rid of that. And some of that. I might have to get rid of some of these, actually. Let me remove those. I'll put them back in a minute. Now then, is that enough space for you to grow? Come on, you can do it. No! Let me get rid of a few. I'll put these back in a minute. Oh, dear. Right, come on now. Come on. That's it. Excellent. Right, can I get that to grow? Come on. And this to grow? Yes. That one means nothing. Let's have a look. Oh, that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? It's sort of grown out to here. I don't like that at all. That has gone really weird. There. We'll do that there. Spruce trees aren't supposed to have these extra branches on, I'm sure. I'll take this off here. This off here. There we go. I'm going to have logs going across as well. I know, I'm mad, aren't I? Doing this bit, and I haven't even done the enclosure yet. But, you know, this is where I want to start. So, oh! I fell into a hole of water. I should have got rid of this first, shouldn't I, really? Let's just... oh, dear. Let's just pop this in here. There you go. You wouldn't know that anything had been there at all. So, I like the way that that's coming along. So this... Oh, I wanted to fill this in first, so I think I need a bit more stone than I've got here. Got any more? Oh, I've got loads. I've got tons. Tons and tons. Right, so let's have this come in this way, I think. So I think this is a good height for the wall, and I'm going to have some glass on top of that as well. I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did for the African lions. So, let's do the walls then. I need my grey palette. I'm just filling in these holes here. And I've got my grey palette in my inventory, and what I'm going to do is just knock out some of these blocks, and I'm going to fill it with different variants of the grey. A bit similar to the pathing. I think that'll look really good in here. So I'm just going to knock out just random blocks all the way around. And then I'm going to put the first variant of the stone in, which is going to be cobblestone. So there's the cobblestone. Very random. And you can see that looks really different already. So I'm going to add each of the different variants of stone. And there you can see I've got andesite in, and I've got stone bricks. I've also got some some gravel in there that I've just put in as well. And then I'm going to add some rocky stone in there as well. And I've just added a few blocks, very few blocks of the light grey concrete powder. Just gives it a little bit of a snap in it as you're looking around. It just draws your eye around the wall, and I'm quite liking that. That's good. Now I want to start with the mountainous terrain, and I'm going to start on this side here, and I'm going to build a cave on this side. And it's almost as if you've chopped a slice out of a mountain and you can see into this cave. So I'm just going to do this here, sort of like comes down here, sort of thing, and then goes back up, sort of like this. Bring this down here. Yeah, that's coming. It's coming on, I think. Fill this in a bit around here, I think. Now I've got the general shape of it, I'm going to add some blocks of different textures, and I'm going to change some blocks of different textures as well. I'm going to do that inside and outside, because you can be able to see inside from the viewing area over there. I'm going to be adding some of the overgrown blocks as well, but I'll just carry on doing this until this looks very similar to the wall, just a continuation of the wall. Right, I'm quite happy with that, I think. I'm going to add a few more blocks in a moment, but I just wanted to extend it out because I wanted a raised area in the middle back bit of it, and I want to see how that looks with the size of the cave that I've done. So I'm just going to do that here. And that's looking about the size that I want. I want a little bit more on this side here. I'll go up there and... There we go. Yeah, I don't want it symmetrical at all, not this bit. The other thing I need to add just here is I want a little waterfall going into a pool. It's only going to be 1 block deep, and I know they're not going to have any problems with that. So I just want an irregular shape coming out towards this end here. I'm thinking that is the sort of size that I want. I'll take these out. I might as well put gravel in there because I'm going to be changing the bed of this little river, a little stream, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Stand back. I think that's looking... yeah, I think that's looking like I want it. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, next bit. So I've changed a few of those stones to give it a little bit of texture, like I've done with the other, with outside the cave. Now I want to look at the flooring in here, and I think I'm just going to put in some cobble and some rocky stone on the flooring here. I might add some more so that I could put some leaf piles on it, maybe some coarse dirt, but I'll do that a bit later. And a bit of coarse dirt over here as well. I'm thinking I quite like the look of that. I don't want to do much more on the ground because I want to put some features in. Okay, first of all I'm going to put some logs down here. And I'm going to put quite a few. Just build that up there. No, I didn't want that to go like that. Let me just correct that. There we go. Put some up there. And maybe have some this way as well. Bring that over there. A bit more up there. Oh, I don't want them both the same. Let's take that one off. In fact, I'll take them both off and put one a different way along there. And there. Is that? No, it doesn't matter, does it? It does need a top on there. There we go. There we go. I'm quite happy with that. Some trees over here. Let's see how many will look good. I think 2 or 3 maybe. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I don't want that there though. I don't want them climbing up and climbing out. That wouldn't be very good. So I'm just gonna, yep, just gonna get that and get rid of that. Let's see if we can fit another one in here. There, I think. There, I think. Put that on there. Come on, grow. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to grow then. And I think we could do with another one, I think. Yeah, I'll put another one here. Let's see if that'll grow. Maybe too... Oh, no. I thought it was going to be too close to the other one, but that's okay. Yeah, that's coming on. That's coming on okay. You know, I keep walking past this corner thinking this should not be dirt. It should be probably brick. So I'm just going to put a load of bricks in there. Stone brick. There we go. I feel that is much better. And I don't think it's going to draw your eye once it's got the glass in there. So we'll see what that looks like with the glass in. And that is the coarse dirt that I said I was going to put in a while ago. I didn't quite get there. And I've got a little bit of meadow dirt here just to vary the coarse dirt. Yeah, just to vary that where you would get most shadow, I think. So like under there. Now I've made some rotten logs because I want a few of these in a few places. And I also want to put a few mossy cobble about. Just on the edges of the stream, because you'd expect things to get a little bit mouldy, a little bit damp. Don't think I want it that far out. I think I want it to keep it close to the stream. Put that one right on the edge there. That's it. So the rotten logs, I think I'll put a few up here. Another one down there probably. One on top. And I want some over here by the stream. Another one there. Yeah, that looks alright. Another one maybe around this side coming out a different angle. There we go. Looks better with that on the back there. Okay, we're getting there. Yep. I think I want a little bits of stone coming into the grass so it's sort of graduated. It's a gradual change to the grassy area in this corner. And a bit more coarse dirt over here. Another one there, I think. Yeah, quite liking that. Okay, I think it might do with maybe some slabs and some stairs. Right, I've made some of those, and I've also got the overgrown stone that I said I was going to add on this side. I do like that. I like it quite a lot. Let's see, how much of this should I add? I'm not quite sure. Let's just add a bunch of it and see what it looks like. I quite like that. Right, I've added quite a bit all over, really, and I think that adds a lot to it. I really do. I haven't done the stairs and the slabs yet. Let's put a few of those in. Sort of, maybe there, like that. Over there. One in the corner there. Maybe another one there. And slabs. Let's pop one there. I'm going to add some outside here as well, just to vary the level of the ground. And I think probably maybe dig some out and put one at the bottom. Let's see how that looks. Let's pop one there. There we go. That's not too bad. And you don't dip into it when you walk over it, so it just gives a little bit of variety to the level of the ground. There we go. And I want to put some snow on because it's a cold environment, is this? It's high up in the mountains. So, and I want to put different levels of snow. I don't want it just flat, all the same everywhere. Oh, those lions sound so ominous, don't they? There we go. Yep. And I'm just adding some to the trees. Not all over, just some areas. I think that's not too bad. Right, let's get this water in this pond. I think I'll have the stream of water coming from there, and then I'm going to fill the rest of the water in. Right, nearly done. Just got this bit here to do. I don't want that flowing into that corner. There we go. I think that should be alright. What's that like if I just sit here and let it pull me? Where will it pull me to? Yeah, it's easy to get out of there. I don't feel that there was a force keeping me in the corner there, so that should be alright. Yeah, quite like that. It's coming along really nicely. There we go. Oh, I was wanting to put a bit of grass on, but we're not getting any. Oh. Is that a violet or a crocus? I'm not sure what's happening with... Oh, I did get some grass, so it can give me some grass. Don't it that tall though there. But I'm mostly getting crocuses. I don't want and a dandelion. I don't want a dandelion either. Oh dear, this is not working out very well, is it? Oh dear. Come on. No, I don't know what's happening here at all. I think I might have to... Another one there. I think I might have to get the flowers that I want and put them in. I was thinking I'd put some Arctic poppies up here. No, that's no good. I'll try and get some up... Oh, I didn't know that would happen. That's that's changed into an overgrown snow block instead of... Oh, it's not. No, it's not because I hit it with the... I don't know what's happening here. Very odd things. Oops, the daisy. Now I just want to add 1 or 2 ice blocks in here, because I tend to think that they would form in here. Just one more, maybe just one more, I think. Should I put that there? Yeah, I think that looks alright. Yeah, quite like that. Gives it a cool feel, doesn't it? Oh my. Oh. I didn't put so many crocuses in here. My goodness. What did I... That is ridiculous. It's like every block I clicked grew one when I were away. I've just been collecting some more flowers for the pond. Oh dear. No, can't have all those in here. Okay, I'm just decorating the pond now with the normal sort of stuff you put in ponds. Reeds and lily pads. I've chosen the small ones to put in here. And just a few reeds in there. Now I'm going to put some hidden lighting in most areas in here, but in this cave bit I'm going to put these heat lamps. Not because I think the snow leopards need heat, but just because of the way it lights it up. I quite like that. And I'm going to put some scratching posts in here, and that's the only bit of enrichment that I'm going to put in here, because they're not tamed, so they don't need it, but it just gives it a little bit of extra, you know, something to look at, I think. So I'll put one over here. Now I did find some alpine bellflowers, and I think I'm going to change some of these. I thought they were crocuses, but actually they're violets, and probably shouldn't be in this sort of environment. And I put some lily valleys there, which again I shouldn't be in this environment really, and I found some winter roses to replace them. I've only got 2 of those though, so I'm going to put one over here. Maybe there. Stands out against the grey wall. And then I've got leaf piles and cyan roses. Let's put the leaf piles down because it's getting a bit full, and I'll see if I want to put the cyan roses in. Right, well I think that's probably full enough. I don't really want any more in there. And of course I mustn't forget the hidden lighting. So I'm going to put the pumpkins down there. Well, they're jack-o'-lanterns, aren't they? And then leave some leaves over the top. Like that. And it is night time, so I can see quite well how it's lit up, and I quite like that. Okay, now I've got a load of glass to place. I'm going to start with this and finish around the walls. Right, so that's most of the glass placed. I've also put the roof on the viewing area, and I'm just going to fill in the bottom now and put some seats in there. And I'm going to use the river stone to do that. I quite like that. It's similar to what I did with the African wild dog viewing area. There we go. I've just added a few leaves here and there on the outside, and I think this is ready for the snow leopards now. Now we already have names for these 2 snow leopards. The first one is Charlie, and that was chosen by Charlie Peck. And the other one is Giggle, and that was chosen by Very Amber and Ethan. So thank you very much for those suggestions. So I'm going to name these in the safety of my little area that I use for finding out what things are and naming them. So this one is Charlie. Oh, I'll have to open the gate. Charlie, good job you're tranquilised. There we go. And then Giggle. Let me just... Oh, just a minute. Tranquiliser's worn off. Let's get the old tranquiliser gun out. Really sorry about that, Giggle. There we go. Right, let's go and release them. So I'm going to release them one over here, and this is Charlie. So let's pop Charlie there, and we'll pop Giggle there. And I'm going to rush out and seal them in. And there we are. There we have it. They look okay. Okay, what's Giggle doing in there? Come on, Giggle. You can get out. Come on. Yes, yes, you're looking at me. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, Charlie's getting about a bit. But I want to see Giggle getting out of there. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Phew. Oh, wow. Okay. So they're both okay in there. I must admit, I got a bit worried then. But they look okay. I think they're going to do okay in there. So that's it for this episode. As I said at the beginning, there will be a tour for the next episode, a tour of my zoo, so that can take stock and look at all the exhibits, all the animals, and all that's left to do. So we'll be looking at that in the next episode, which will be in 2 weeks' time. Giggle looks all right in there, doesn't she? I think so. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.